So a lot of people at my school have been asking me what tools I actually use, like what's on my laptop, how do I work so fast, what's this one tool that I keep mentioning all the time. So this basically is for you guys. A quick context for everyone else coming to this channel. My name is Chris. I'm doing my master's in data-driven marketing. I do freelance web work on the side. And I'm building this channel right now with Sarah. The idea behind this whole channel is to show you guys like how we build things, what works, what is the process, what doesn't work, where do we get stuck, and basically take you along the way and share our learnings. So yeah, this is the first video. I'm going to show you like what tools I use. So let's jump right in. Okay, so let's start with Notion. So Notion is this all-in-one workplace where I basically keep half of my life, I would say. I try to keep it simple. Like I have a page for goals. I have a page for all my master's like schoolwork courses, a page for my projects like this channel, my LinkedIn content, or my Framer client projects. I also have a little personal archive where I just keep like my gym plan, thoughts that come up, ideas that I have, companies that I find interesting, everything that I want to save somewhere, I put here. To give you a clearer example, we can jump into my master's page. Like you can see, I have a little map here to get around campus, some important links that I like to keep. I have my courses here, my assignments. So this is, yeah, basically the template that I built for myself to, well, keep my things organized, to have a system that works for me. And yeah, you can see like I have my course notes here. And this is basically how I manage my schoolwork. So yeah, if you're a student and you're not using something like this or you don't have a system in place, I highly recommend it to you because you're just making your life harder than it has to be. I'll probably do a dedicated Notion setup video at some point. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that. But for now, I think this should give you enough insight in how and why I use Notion. Okay, so the next tool is Claude. Just recently switched from ChatGPT to Claude because I felt like it would push back on me more, would engage better in conversation, and it would actually try to gather information before crafting an answer, which in a lot of cases led to better results, which is, yeah, why I decided to completely switch. I really love the projects feature. You can see here on the left, I have some projects set up. I use it, for example, for my courses at university. Here I upload like all the course files, like slide decks, exercise files, sometimes my notes, anything that I think is worth for Claude to know within this context. You can also add some instructions. Actually, let me show you something. Last class, there was like a concept that I wanted to understand a bit deeper, and I asked it to create like a visual representation in like an app to better understand. So it made this little thing to understand the concept of k-means, something we were talking about in class. This is just another thing why I think Claude is really powerful, because it gives you a whole new way of interacting with the content. I know a lot of people that are more visual learners, and having something like this is, I think, very cool to just grasp difficult concept more easily. But I would highly recommend that you pay for at least one LLM because the difference between the free tiers and the paid plans are so huge. You get so much more usage. You get advanced features, and it's like probably the tool that paid off most for me, not just like school wise, but also like work related. I think this is probably one of the most powerful tools and definitely ones you should invest in. Okay, when we're already talking about school, let me show you this next tool. It's called NotebookLM. It's by Google. It's completely free and is probably one of the most underused tool for students. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of students use it. I've been promoting it to my colleagues, but I still think a lot of people don't know about this or how to use it probably to their advantage. I've set up these different notebooks course-wise. It allows you to upload your sources, lecture slides, papers, your personal notes from class, basically anything, again, you regard as important for your course, I would upload here. It gives you the opportunity to like ask questions about this, like questions about your material here in the middle. or about like single sources. But the most powerful thing is here on the right that lets you create media from this, I would say. Like you can create an audio overview, which is like a podcast, a slide deck, videos, a mind map. So how I generally use it, I come here, I select, for example, the first class, create some flashcards. You can also click on this arrow and specify like the number of cards and the level of difficulty. I would suggest you to select hard because the questions I feel like tend to be easy fairly. And yeah, like I would go through them before an exam and use this quiz function to test myself. For me, it just works way better than what I used to do way back, like just read my notes or highlight stuff, because here you have to actively recall, which I think is also backed by science as a way more effective way of studying. If you need more visual support, you can also create like a slide deck. I think it works really well. Or a podcast. Like this is also what I would do sometimes, is create an audio overview. And then in between sessions, or when you have to do something like washing the dishes and you still want to study a little bit, put on this podcast and have somebody explain a specific concept to you. So yeah, this is what works for me. I think this is a way more productive and effective and also fun way to study, instead of just going through your notes, reading the professor's materials or highlighting stuff. If you want me to go deeper on its features or what you can do with it, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so the last tool that I want to show you is Framer. Framer is a website builder and my main freelancing tool for about a year now. The reason I show you this is not because of freelancing, but I hear constantly people from my school or around me telling me like, I can get an internship, I can get a job. I don't know what's wrong with my application. And my honest answer or my experience is most of these people have nothing to show, or there's nothing to look at really. No place to send someone, no home for their personality or their work. And I think a personal website changes that completely. At least that's what my experience has been when applying for jobs. So to start with a website, it's not that complicated. You can come on the Framer website, browse the marketplace, search for portfolio, and basically pick any of the free templates to get started. Well, let's see, what do we have here? Let's select this one. You can see you can use it for free. Click here. Of course, you need to create a Framer account before. I'll link everything down below. And you're ready to start editing. Change the name, change the images. You'll have in a very short time a very cool website that will set you aside from so many people. You can include your projects, your work experience, whatever you want to put on here. And it's really not that much effort. It's also for free. Like you can publish this website, click here, you get a free domain. You can customize this domain as well, and your website is live on the internet. So if you want to know how to customize a template or how to build a personal portfolio website for yourself, let me know in the comments below, and we'll do a video on that in the future. So yeah, that's the stack, guys. These are the tools I basically use every day. Notion as a foundation, Claude as a thinking partner, NotebookLM for studying, and Framer if you actually want to be visible online. My tip is don't try to adopt all of these at once. Start with one first, get into it, start to learn the mechanics, and find a way on how you can use them to be more productive, be more effective, to save more time. Everything is linked in the description below. If you want us to go deeper on these tools or any other tools, let us know in the comments down below. We'll have a look at it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time.